Have you ever wondered why it's so hard to consistently beat the stock market? Most people think the market is a giant machine that perfectly prices everything instantly. But today we are diving into the fascinating report from Morgan Stanley's Counterpoint Global. It's titled Who is on the Other Side? A Framework for Understanding Market Inefficiency. In this report, the authors argue that efficiency in the market is just like efficiency in physics. Think about a car engine or a human body. They take in energy and turn it into work. But because of the laws of physics, some energy is always lost. And markets are the same. The input is information and the output is price that reflects a company's fair value. But just as 100% efficient machines cannot exist, neither can a perfectly efficient market. So, why aren't markets perfect? The article highlights a famous concept called the Grossman-Stiglitz paradox. It says that if the markets were perfectly efficient, meaning prices always reflected the truth, no one would have an incentive to do research because there would be no extra profit to make. But without people doing the research, the markets can't be efficient. This leads to a brilliant phrase used in the report. Markets must be efficiently inefficient. They need to be just messy enough to reward the people who spend time and money gathering information. To find an edge, the report says you must always ask one critical question before every trade: who is on the other side? The article provides a 4-point framework to find these opportunities, which they call BAIT: behavioral, analytical, informational, and technical. Let's break it down. First is behavioral. This is about human nature. Humans are social animals. We want to be part of the crowd. This is what creates madness of crowds, where diversity breaks down and everyone starts thinking the same way. This leads to bubbles and crashes because prices are driven by stories and emotions rather than the math. Next is analytical. This is where everyone has the same info, but you are better at processing it. The article uses a tennis analogy: professionals versus amateurs. Institutions are usually the pros, and individual retail investors are often the amateurs. You can win here by using time arbitrage. While most of the market is obsessed with what happens in the next 3 months, you can win by focusing on next 3 years, holding through the noise that scares others away. Next is informational and technical. This is getting harder because of regulations which forces companies to share info with everyone at the same time. However, you can still gain an edge by paying closer attention to complex situations like analyzing a company with many businesses, where the market is too lazy to do the math. And finally, we have technical inefficiencies. This is getting harder because of the regulations which forces companies to share info with everyone at the same time. However, you can still gain an edge by paying closer attention to complex situations like analyzing a company with many businesses, where the market is too lazy to do the math. Finally, we have technical inefficiencies. This is one of the most reliable areas because it involves forced buyers or sellers. Think about an index fund. If a stock is added to S&P 500, the index funds must buy it regardless of the price. Or think about a margin call where investors are forced to sell because they ran out of cash. In these moments, you aren't trading against a smart person. You're trading against someone who has no choice. The report notes that the game has changed recently. Huge amounts of money have moved from active managers who look at value into index funds who don't. This creates more technical opportunities. Maybe that's why the Parag Parikh Fund House thought of launching a large cap fund partially to exploit this opportunity. We have also seen the rise of retail trading, which took off during the pandemic. The authors mention the boredom market hypothesis. People started trading because sports were cancelled and the markets became a casino that happened to stay open. This gamification of trading can lead to uninformed noise traders pushing prices to extremes, which creates opportunities for professionals to step in. This is what we have seen in Indian options market, where the retail traders have lost billions of dollars to institutional traders. To wrap up, if you want to generate excessive returns, you have to be doing something different than the person on the other side of your trade. Are they acting on emotion while you are being logical? Are they being forced to sell while you have the cash ready? As the report reminds us, you don't need the markets to be perfectly efficient. You just need to know why it's inefficient in that specific moment. Next time you're about to click buy, stop and ask, who is on the other side? Thanks for watching. If you want to read the full report, check the links below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the world's best financial research.